We're doing a tier list, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
What we're going to do
is that
we're going to rank. These are all the GOP contenders for the presidency that we know of right now. Some of these haven't fully announced just yet, but others have, and I threw them in here just to make things fun so we could have more people. We need to decide what the criteria is that we're going to rank all these people by.
Smashability.
Determine where we want them. Because if we do best, all of them are going to be like F tier, right? These are horrible human beings.
Yeah, facts. Like good people, moral people, people who make the right decisions.
Yeah. If we do electability, it's going to be like Trump and DeSantis up top, the rest of them in F tier. That's no fun.
It's got to be something fun.
Yeah, we need some criteria. Content, Rizz level.
Rizz level's crazy.
Yeah, I think Rizz might be the way.
Rizz?
I think we're going to have to rank them based on Rizz.
I'm with it.
So we're gonna rank each of the GOP candidates for president based on Rizz, based on how much Rizz we think that they have.
You know, Rizz and smashability, they really go hand in hand.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The first one we have here, this is Christie. Christie is he worked for Trump. I think just like a policy advisor or something like that. I don't remember his actual title.
Christie was
he got COVID because of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Almost died because of Donald Trump. And Christie, I think, just recently announced or is going to announce. You brought that up on the recent pod.
He's thinking about announcing.
I don't think he's got much of a chance like many of these people.
But
he is on the list.
The guy, he was like New Jersey governor or something?
I don't remember.
This is like...
Does anyone know who this dude is?
This is like when we were kids. Is he the guy that banned like the big gulps? I gotta know. Somebody please tell me.
New Jersey governor. Okay, you were right about him being governor.
Let's go.
So he was governor of something. So he's got some political experience. He worked for Trump in the Trump administration. He was a Trump supporter at one time. Syndicate said, I'm going to say D tier, not going to lie. I'm thinking D tier is a pretty comfortable place to put him.
Yeah, I feel comfortable like talking to this guy, really.
Problem is, of course, we don't know where we're going to rank the rest of these, but I would be comfortable even with an F tier. I could be negotiated down to an F tier.
I could be, you know what, somewhere between D and F. Honestly, I'd put him either low D or high F.
We got 9 votes for D, and I think I'm going to have to agree with the people on this one. This isn't a democracy, of course, but you guys made the right decision, so I think Christie's a comfortable D. Next one.
Mother, that's right.
And now this one's a wild card. Okay. That's Larry Elder.
Oh.
Now, Larry Elder has not announced that he's going to run for president, of course.
Is he thinking about it?
But when I was looking at Political's breakdown of all the contenders that are possibly running, that have indicated that they might be running, Larry Elder was one of them. He ran for governor of California.
Yes, he did.
Lost during the recall election for Gavin Newsom. What else has he done? I don't know. I can't remember.
He debated Hassan one time.
Yeah,
did really bad.
He did debate Hassan one time. I think
we covered him on the pod one time for like an outrageous take that he had.
Yeah, it was something
crazy. I
crazy.
can't remember exactly what it was. Larry Elder raw F tier.
F tier?
See, I might hot take.
Less than Christie?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's less than Christie.
Okay.
I feel like I don't care to listen to Christie talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you put him on my Twitter feed, I'm not going to listen. But if Larry Elder, same caption, I'm not going to listen. Smashability B, vibe C.
That's an unacceptable comment. You almost got banned for that. That's an unacceptable comment. It's pretty funny, though.
Holy shit. But anyway, Larry Elder, I'm at least going to listen to him. And for that, I think he's got to be high B, high C, low B.
See, I think Larry Elder belongs in D tier.
I think he belongs with Christie.
I think he has similar vibes to Christie. I'd honestly put Christie in the current political climate above him because Larry Elder's taken so many L's. Not that Christie is a better political operative than Larry Elder is necessarily, but I think that they give off such similar vibes.
But it's a Rizz off, yeah?
Yeah,
I feel like at least we have to at least put him above Christie.
Okay. Looks like he belongs in C tier. All right, next person we have. Maybe a sleeper pick?
Who's that? Oh, that's a personal favorite of mine.
Vivek Ramswamay.
He's good.
So
He's good.
Vivek is a recent entry into the political limelight. He hasn't got a lot of attention, but he did do a little CNN. It wasn't a town hall. It was kind of just like an interview
with Don Lemon. Yeah.
He's big on supporting the NRA. Supporting the Second Amendment, gun rights. His famous line right now is that black people were freed because of the NRA from slavery, which is a funny take because the NRA was formed like 4 years after the end of the Civil War. But I'm not like that's fine.
That's a good one. Another banger of his is give everyone in Taiwan guns and watch how China backs off, just like how we do it here in the USA, baby. He's so sick, dude. Yeah. I'm such a fan.
We
of
all
Vivek.
live by our own lies, right? Like instant S. I don't know. I don't
have to put this guy in A. See, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, here's the thing. I think he's better than both Larry Elder and Christie.
I do too.
I think he's kind of insane. I think he's like somewhere between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Sidney Powell insane, right? Like that's the kind of insanity that I get out of him. But he's also like he's a well-spoken person.
He can articulate himself.
Yeah.
He genuinely just believes in crazy things.
If we're talking Rizz, I mean B tier, I could take a B tier. Yeah.
I could agree with that. I was thinking maybe A.
He had the 25-point plan or whatever that we read on the show.
Come on.
Yeah.
That was sick. Half of those were just like straight out of Mein Kampf.
Yeah. I gotta think that seeing him on a debate stage would be a good time. Like, he's
got the passion.
He's not necessarily. I haven't seen him like make jokes or anything. I can't say he's a funny guy, but it'd be a funny watch. You know what I mean?
Unintentionally funny.
Yeah. Looking like he's gonna be a strong B tier. I'd have to agree.
Understandable.
I'd have to agree. We're putting him in B tier, people. Next one. I'm sure you all can see this pretty clearly.
Is that Mr.
This is the meatball.
Is that booster seat?
This is Ron DeSantis.
Is that Mr. Car Seat Ron?
This is 5'7" Ron.
Is that McDonald's Play Place Ron?
It's Little D. It's McDonald's Play Place Ron. We're getting F tier spammed in chat. And now look, okay, if you had us make this tier list in December of 2022, Ron DeSantis is getting A or B tier, right?
Yeah.
Like Ron
DeSantis
is getting A or B tier. I would be negotiated to an A tier for sure.
But after those videos we made you guys watch,
after those videos, after the announcement, considering how evil he is, seeing how much of a charisma suck he is,
immediately F.
The F tier, I think, is a comfortable spot for him.
I think it's very comfortable. I don't even think we need to take this one to a vote, honestly.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna use my executive action, just get in there and just immediately F tier. Well,
let's
F for fingers in the pudding, bro. All three of them swirling around.
Do the meat? Can I add a tier? Hang on.
Meatball tier.
All right, we got M for
D
meatball.
for de sanctimonious. Rontanimo Bay. Rontanimo de sanctimonious.
Yeah, I'm thinking people want M for meatball. And meatball's as low as we can go.
That's
and I think that's where he belongs. He just doesn't have Rizz.
Next one.
Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley worked in the Trump administration. I can't remember exactly what position she held. I believe she worked in the Trump administration at least.
Was she a cabinet?
Been around, I think so. Been around politics for quite a while.
Rizz.
But based on the coverage of her, she doesn't really seem to have too much Rizz. She hasn't confronted Trump's talking points. She seems to be a little bit more to the left than Ron DeSantis. Ron is obviously like an actual Nazi, so being further to the left of him isn't very difficult.
They're all kind of further to the left in a way.
Yeah.
Socialists.
I mean, what do you say about Nikki Haley, right? Like, I don't know how she distinguishes herself.
That's the issue, is I don't say anything about Nikki Haley. Mm-hmm. I think she kind of sucks, but can I say that she sucks worse than Chris Christie? At least I, know of things Chris Christie has done.
A tier? You got to be joking,
For
right?
the Rizz?
I can't say Nikki Haley's an A tier. I haven't seen anything convincing out of her that could put her even near Vivek Ramswamay. Come on.
Wait a minute. Nikki Haley, was she North Dakota?
Oh fuck, I do not.
Wait a minute.
No, governor of South Carolina. She was a former governor of South Carolina.
Who's North Dakota? She's insane. The only thing she said.
No, it's South Dakota. Got to be South.
Who's South?
Christie Nome.
That's who I'm thinking of. She would have to be like a solid B tier. Yeah. I think Christie Nome would be right next to Vivek, but we're not talking about Christie Nome.
We're seeing C tier. I think I agree with C tier, but putting her on the same level as Larry Elder.
I'd say she'd go with Christie. She's got to go.
You think so?
Christie.
You love Larry Elder. You are batting for Larry Elder.
Sick.
This dude's a Larry Elder head.
Dude, I can't.
You're an Elderman. You're an Elderman.
He's kind of fucking cool, bro. I'm an Elder Scroll. Like, kind of fucking sick.
I'm thinking C tier is a comfortable spot for her. 7 votes C tier. C tier it is. I think that's a comfortable spot for her.
That's a good one.
I think it makes sense.
It's agreeable.
Next is Asa Hutchinson, current governor of Arkansas. Someone we haven't really talked about. Running as the anti-Trump candidate, has been pretty openly anti-Trump. Hasn't made much news.
Honestly,
think he is officially
feel like
announced.
That's gotta put you in F.
Yeah, that's I think an immediate F tier.
No debate. I think he's just got to be an F. Fuck yeah,
I think the Hutch goes into an F, maybe even without a vote.
Without a doubt.
I don't even think you guys want to vote.
This isn't a democracy. It's not a republic either.
Comfortable F tier. No one even knows it. Next guy, Perry Johnson.
Who the fuck is Perry Johnson? He looks like Bill Nye. From at least how far away I am.
He's officially announced. But nobody knows who he is, right?
Yeah, like if I went and announced.
He was one of the guys that ran for governor in Michigan. I don't know if he was one that got taken off for fraud. or if he just never made it onto the ballot because he was bad. But he did run, and he's officially declared. I don't know I think he's like a talk news guy.
He's probably on WNEM TV5, just like going nuts.
I'm thinking F tier.
F tier.
F tier is solid.
For sure.
Next up.
Oh, guys, you already know.
Come on, baby.
Guys, you already know.
Come on. It's John Bolton. There's a correct answer for John Bolton.
We're fucking jolting.
Just put it in the chat. I didn't even got to look. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Dad's like,
long-time listeners know where John Bolton belongs.
Well groomed. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
I'm jolting for Bolton. There's this plushie that Matt Walsh is selling on his fucking website. That's him as like a baby, like crawling around. It's his head on a baby that's crawling. And I thought it was fake, but it's not. He's actually selling it. And like one of the taglines is like for like the kiddos to play with. Like tell me that he's not the one grooming children, putting that shit on the market. Oh my God, he should be arrested for that. Come on.
This
Look
is
at that shit.
crazy.
That's foul.
This is unacceptable. Like, what are we doing? Well, what are we doing? Sweet baby gang.
Sweet baby. That's
like, what are we talking about?
crying right now.
This is crazy. Anyway, don't even got to look at the boat. John Bolton. Come on. He's S tier, baby.
I'm
what are we
thinking
talking
he's
about?
going to have to be A tier. You know?
We got Mike Pence is the next one up. Now, this is the picture of him with the fly in his head from the vice presidential debate in 2020. I felt necessary to use this one. Mike Pence, former vice president, obviously governor of Indiana, I believe.
See, Mike Pence has never said anything cool.
That's true. And like,
he's never said anything cool.
I don't know if YouTube will hate us for this, but they wanted to kill him, right? Like,
oh, you know what? Maybe that's cool. Maybe that's what's cool about it.
But like that's like bad Rizz. Like if people want to kill you, that's bad Rizz, right? Sure. Well, not necessarily. I guess some people with good Rizz, people praying on their downfall. We got a plethora of answers here. We got F tier, A tier, D tier for Mike Pence.
They did want to kill him.
Yeah, Mike conversion therapy Pence. Uniquely evil guy. Voting's open on Mike Pence. I would put him in F tier if I'm being honest. 100%. Mike Pence sucks.
I'm also F tier.
D tier for Rizz on Mike Pence is crazy to me, but the people have spoken.
It's not my center.
And it looks like D tier's the move.
Ohio. D tier? Because you know what? The F guys, I don't know. I at least know who Mike Pence is.
Next one, recently revealed that he's running, recently had a pretty average, normal campaign announcement. We're talking Tim Scott. He is the current senator of South Carolina, the only black senator in the Republican Party right now in the Senate.
Really?
Yeah, I learned that the other day.
Holy shit.
I mean, what do we think of Tim Scott? I don't know.
What do we think of
He's
Tim
running
Scott?
as the unity guy for the Republican Party. I don't know that there's really an appetite for that at the moment, but that's who Tim Scott is. In a normal election year, without Donald Trump, I would think
Tim Scott's a contender.
Tim Scott's a contender, right? Like if we were back in like 2012, 2008 environment, I think. If we were in regular political times, Tim Scott is a contender.
If handshakes weren't corny, I feel like I could give Tim Scott a good handshake and he'd give me a good one back. You know?
Yeah, and he'd smile at you.
Yeah, he'd smile, and maybe he'd do the little thing where he like pats your elbow.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, I don't think Tim Scott's going very far.
TBH, if it's Rizz, I feel he can't be higher than D. I'm with you, Caden.
Yeah, people are voting F tier in our Discord, and I'm thinking F tier is going to have to be where he belongs.
That's right.
I'll put him above the other two, though, just because we know who he is.
Distribution's got a little bit of a left skew here.
And now the last person. We're talking Donald Trump.
That's so sick.
It's Donald. We're talking Rizz. I think
tier, baby.
you guys know where he's him. He's him.
That's the guy.
Donald Trump, he's evil. He's a bad person. He doesn't deserve respect. He hurts the country. Ran up the deficit, of course. But if we're talking Rizz,
you see the video of him in that McDonald's?
Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
He said, I've ordered everything on this menu. I know all of this.
I know this menu better than you.
Yeah.
I know it better than you. Rigged. Rigged election. No mail-in votes. No Discord votes. Only YouTube votes.
Stop the count. Folks, I have S tier Rizz. It's true. No one's talking about this. Now it's a 6-6 tie between S and A tier. I think we're gonna break the tie.
We gotta break the tie.
It's S tier.
Stop the count.
All right,
broke the tie.
Stop the count. Arizona's voted for Trump.
It's midnight. We're not opening any more ballots.
Take your screenshots. This is the official.
That's right. That's right. The official. Oh my God.
This is the official Rizz ranking for GOP contenders, as voted by you guys and endorsed by us, of course.
Of course.
This is it.
I'll put the Hitto stamp on it.
A tier's feeling empty. You know what I'm saying? A tier's feeling empty, but I think this is a fair
rearranging?
Ranking. I don't
know.
I think it's fair.
I don't think so.
I think it's fair. Even if we got rid of M tier for Meatball Ron, I don't know where else he goes, right?
He's
Like,
going
it's
in
just
F
tier,
Yeah,
right?
he's going.
So.
He'd immediately go F.
I think that's a fair ranking. I think you all did a pretty decent job. I'll accept those votes and won't throw them out. Imagine John Bolton wins the primary. Oh, that's exactly what I want. John Bolton,
been imagining it all the
guy
time,
who's
actually.
wanted to start a war with Iraq for like all of his existence.
Again.
Pretty sure he said to like nuke the Middle East or whatever. So I don't know. I'm happy with the ranking. I'm happy with
Level-headed
the ranking.
guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take your screenshots.
Take
soak
it out.
it in.
Remember it. Mark it down.
Yeah.
Hiddo history right
Somebody
here.
print this off. Make a print of it. Put it on your wall. This is history.
Send it to us. We'll sign it. Send it back. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should put this up in the studio. It's official. It's official.